Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Luluatech Design, and I remain your boy Lulu Mark, and we are back with our project. Remember, we are doing a class called Design in Revit, and we have done 4 parts of this project, and today we are continuing with where we left this project, and basically this is what we did the last time we were here. We try to really finish up almost everything in terms of raising the structures and even the roofing. We promised that we shall start doing our facade. However, today I want us to start with our roof. I feel this roof, there are things that we didn't do on this roof, so we are going to start that today without wasting a lot of time. Let's get this day started. So for now, I want to first of all come to my ground floor, and then we're going to change you see these ducts here, we're going to reduce their height. Let's go to the 3D. We're going to, first of all, let me just click on this one wall for the duct, and then let's reduce the height a bit, just a bit, let's say 500, something like that. Now we can do this match type properties, which is MA. Click on this, you click on this one that you have just changed, then you can click on others so that they can all reduce in their height. And do it for all the duct walls. We are going to understand why we are doing this in a bit, so let me first do this. And then of course we want to even reduce the height of our duct cover. So we are going to say the height will be, let's say 655, something like that maybe. Yeah, I guess this one works. 655 works. These other ones you can do the same. Let's say 655, just like that. Then here 655. Now that we have reduced the heights of our ducts, let's select our roof. Then we say edit footprint. Let's go to the project browser and we open our roof plan, just like that. I want to increase the offset of our roof from the wall. If you measure this and this, you realize it is 400 millimeters. I want to take it to 600 millimeters, just like that. And we are going to do that in all directions. So I'll also measure here, then we measure here. We're going to measure this side, like that, all around, using our align dimension tool. Just like that, just like this, just like that. I think this is the last. Yes, the last. So you just select on the line, then you change this to 600. Then you select this, change it to 600. Select this, then you change this to 600. You select this, change it to 600. Select this, make it 600. Select that, 600. It looks to be so tedious, but that is how it is. You have to put in some work before you can achieve the desired goal. So 600. Now we have 600 all over, so we can finish that. When you come to your 3D, you realize we now have the roof extending a little bit outside by 600 millimeters. So we're going to first of all create what we call soffit for our roof. If you come to architecture, you can say soffit, you can say softit, however you want to call it. It is what it is. So I'll come to my architecture, then we go to our roof, then you come to this soffit. So it can be softit, but it's really not softit. It is soffit. So you click on it, then you see how it grays out. It grays out the whole design. When you come to your roof plan, that's what you shall have. Then we can edit the type here, the soffit type, and then I will say duplicate. You say our soffit, we shall rename it here soffit, just like that. And I think I'm giving 200. That is just labeling. Then when we come to edit, here I can give 200. Then the material can really be just a modeling really. Let's create a material. I think I'll just come here, I'll choose a color, I'll go with some kind of yellowish color, just like that. And then when I come to appearance, I can also decide to, okay, let's look for paint. Looking for paint, then the paint should be a little bit yellow. I feel we should really create a new material here, rename it soffit, because I think we're going to need this. We're going to need this later. So back to our yellowish color, there. Okay, and then appearance, we're going to our asset browser. We want paint. I'm seeing plaster, not there. Sometimes you can even use wood. Let's look for appearance, paint, glossy paint here. Now we should be able to get yellow paint here. So for now I guess we can go with this. So let's click apply. We say, I don't know why it's taking time. The piece is not responding. We need to wait a little bit, and then we can say okay. We say okay, then apply, say okay. Now here I'm going to pick lines. So let's try and pick lines, just like that. With the pick line tool, we're going to pick the outer edges of our roof. Let's try and finish that. Come to our 3D, Let's see what we have. Now it normally appears, it comes at the bottom, it creates that surface. You see this surface here, it creates this surface at the bottom of the roof, just like that. Then after doing that, we can come to our texture again. We go to roof, we are looking for roof. Then this time we want to give it the face here, or what we used to call as the facer board. So you come to your roof plan. From here we can edit type. I'm seeing they have given us standard. If I duplicate, I say facer board, just like that. But really here I'm not seeing the options for really changing that, but the material can change. We can use wood, let's say, I don't know if we have created a wood material here before. So let's see a yellowish wood. So now let's go with that. I'll say apply, then okay. So you just start clicking at the at the outer side or outer edges of the roof, just the way we did for the soffit, just like that, all around. Now if you come to our 3D, you see what we have. You see it has created those things, the facer or the facer board, how we used to call it. You see that it has created that. Now we are going to, let's first of all save that work. We're going to try and model some things there, just right at the let's see here where the roof actually starts, or where it ends here. This edge here, I want to create I want to model something that looks really classical from here up to around here. So what we shall do, let's come to this surface here. We go to texture, we're going to component. Let's say we are modeling in place and we're looking for generic models, just like that. You can say, let's say upper strip. Okay, let me just leave that name. However, you can name it the way you want. And I'm going to select strip. Then from here we are going to say pick path. Then the path we want is I think I am going to first of all hide. I don't know if I should hide this roof because I needed this part. I'm not so sure if it is really selecting the wall. However, it has selected this. I'll select that. Then I will just rotate this thing like this, just like that. Then after it's showing you these signs, you click OK or finish. Then from here you come to edit profile, which is here. Then you click on this to give you that surface. Then you click on this other part here so that it gives you this angle. Now from here we're going to model some kind of sweep downwards. So for now, let me just create something like this, almost towards the end of this wall. So now let's see this one is too big. Let's say we're doing 150. just like that. Then we're going to create some kind of circular shapes. I'll click here, then I'll click here, just like that, just like this. Then I'll click where we just ended, like that. Click. I'll create another a bit inside, just like that. Then I'll click here again where this one ends. I'll create another one outside, just like that. See that? Then we can do the same simply by let's first of all bring this. I'm going to bring this all the way here. Then we shall join, just like that. Then I'm going to select these two, just like that, and we shall come to this part here that says mirror with the axis. You draw axis. So we shall come a little bit down. I don't know where the main axis is. So maybe we shall try here, just like that. We have drawn it here. All we need to do is to bring it towards the end of this other line. They have to meet with this line here. They have to meet perfectly, otherwise it will disturb you. Now there looks to be okay. You click on this. Let's drag this one up to there. Then we unjoin, just like that. So I think for now, I think let's leave it at that. Now let's try and give it a material. From the properties, you click on this material. Now we want, let's say, I don't know if we ever created brown color for this project. However, it is, we already have our brown color here. So let's click OK. Then when we finish the modeling, so okay, we finish. Now when we come here, you see that's what we have. See the kind of model we have here. Now this model, I want to bring it a little bit down so that it can appear, even the top part can appear here, from here. So we know our facer board is, let's see the measurement, it's 235. So now we know that. So we shall click on this model, then we say edit in place. You click on it again, you come to edit sweep. You're going to make sure you can see this red dot. You click on it, you say edit profile, you click on this left, and then you click on this other part so that it gives you this. So we are going to first of all select this, can select like this, or we select this and then this. Remember, if you want to select multiple elements like this, you use the control. So I'm going to just drag it a little bit down like that. You see, this gray part here is for the facer board, so we shall just put it from here. We have to start from here, just like that. And I feel it is also too big really, so we are going to reduce this to, let's say, 100. So we're going to unjoin. That means we need to extend this to there. What we shall do, let's select from here up to there, then we drag them inside just like that. I feel this is the best way to do it. I hope they have linked. So let's try and finish this model. Yeah, it has accepted just like that. When we rotate or turn like this, now you can see there the model starts all the way from the end point of the facer board. Now we want this model to run all around this house. See that? So now for you to do that, you just click on it. You say model in place. You click on it again. You say edit strip. You say pick path. Then instead of picking path again, you say pick 3D edges. Now picking 3D edges means we shall pick these areas. You see that? But however, they have to really link up. So let's try and finish that. Now you can see it is complaining. If we come to our trim to extend and see if we can extend it just like that, it has extended. When we finish it, it will take it to this other side just like that. You see that? See this? I believe it is making sense now. So we can continue with the rest of the sides. Click here, edit in place. You click on it again, edit sweep, pick path, pick 3D edges. Then we are looking for our 3D edges that really match up with what we have here. Let's see other sides. I think we have been problems because of this roof, and the best way we can solve this, let's first go back. We are going to hide some elements here. One, let me hide this facer board. I will come after selecting it. You come to this temporary hide. You hide element. Then I think now here we can really easily pick our 3D edges. So let's try and do that. Click on this model. You edit in place. You click on it again. You say edit sweep. Then pick path. Pick 3D edges. Now here we can easily pick. You see that? After picking like this, you need to link them just the way you have been doing all other drawings, editing profile. We're going to pick 3D edge here. So this one has to link to this, just like that. Then this side, let me see, pick 3D edge, pick that, then you trim this to that. So let's try and do this. It's complaining, Revit is complaining, more than one loop not allowed. So now we need to finish this thing all around before we can stop what we are doing. So we're going to keep picking 3D edges and making sure they are not detached. So you pick 3D edge, pick that, you trim, extend it to this all round. Pick 3D, pick there, pick here, come to trim this to this. You make sure no line is on its own. I guess it's all around now. Even up here, if you see it looks to go around. Let's try and finish. more than one loop not allowed. Let's see where we have an issue. This part here, so this one is not linked, they are not linked. Let's continue. You come to trim and extend. Let's finish. Now it is accepted. Finish. Now we have our model all round. If we go to unhide, come back here, you say reset temporary hide or isolate. Then just like that, you can see what we have. See that? That is what we have got. Now I think for that, for these ducts, I think we can now extend them up. What I'll do, I'll click on this align tool. I'll select the edge of our fascia, then I'll align it with this face of our duct cover. Then I'll also pick this align tool again and select the downward face of our cover for the duct. Then I'll select one wall. Let's select even that. Then we will come to our create similar or match properties. I mean, we select that, we match it with this, we match this, we match this. Now I think it has fit perfectly there. Then we can do the same for this side. We are going to use our align tool, which is AL. You click on it. We are looking for that face of the facer board, the downer face. That part we can align it with this top part. Then we shall go to this align again. We want this downer part to align with let's pick that wall inside. We come to match properties. We're going to match the properties of that to this, and to this. Just like that. It is okay. Now let's go to one more. This one here. Let's do the same. We go to align. We're going to pick this. We'll align it with the top part. And then of course we want align again this part of the face align with that. Then we come to match properties. We are matching this property to that, to this, to this, just like that. Then of course we are going to, you see this this cover for our duct is cutting inside, so we are going to do something about it. Let's select this one here. Let's say edit boundary. You go to your ground floor, I guess. Yeah, it is here, to the ground floor. We are going to bring it outside. From there we shall bring it towards here. Then from this side we shall also bring it outside, so that it only covers the duct and doesn't cut inside. Even here I think we don't need it to over extrude. Then this side I feel can move it a little bit. That is okay. Or we can still make it fit just its own size. Then when you come to this part, you can see it is not causing any troubles inside as it was doing before. So let's do the same for others, you click on it, you edit boundary, you come to your ground floor, you look for it. This one is here, so we shall remove those offsets. This one works perfectly for hidden roofs, and just like that. Then let's look for the third duct. It is here. Edit boundary. We go to our ground floor. We're now modeling. So modeling just takes time, like the way you are building a house. Remember, when you're building a house and it reaches finishes, it usually takes a lot of time. You need to give it your time and concentrate on something that can really make sense at the end of the day. So we have done something like that. I'm seeing here, I have a feeling we could do this thing. We could include this duct into this shape, in this molding that we did. Let me see if it can work out. For now, let's try. We need to give it a try. Then if it doesn't work out, we shall see an alternative of how we can do the same, so that the duct doesn't look isolated. It will look like part of this design. And even these parts where the duct is, okay, this is where water is going to flow, so it's okay. That's fine. So now let's try to achieve that. We click on it, we say edit in place, click on it again, edit sweep, then pick path, pick 3D edges. I'm seeing here this thing is showing that the duct is below, so it will not work, I guess. So we end that. We can't do that for now. So we have done this. Then I want us to do one classical pillar, so that you can also see how you can model a classical pillar. And it is a bit of work, but it is worth trying when you are modeling a classical design like this. Of course, now it takes more time than the modern designs where you do straight lines. So what we are going to do, if you want to model or create your own classical pillar, you come to your file. From the file, you go to new, you go to family, then you are looking for this metric column. You click open. It will give you this kind of interface. From here, you go back to new, from file, then family. Now we are looking for generic models. Let's go down. We are looking for generic model. It is here, metric generic model. You open it and it will give you something like this, but this is just a reference line in the floor plan. We are going to go to our project browser, then you double click on this front. Now this is the front we have, and we are going to create our model here. So from here, what you can do, you remember we have used extrusion, we have used sweep. Today we are going to use revolve and void forms. So you click on a revolve, just like that. Then you come to your access line. You click on this access line. Then you just draw an access line. The measurement for access line doesn't matter. You just draw an access line like that. Then you come to your boundary line. Click on the boundary line. Now the boundary line, you have to measure it. So I'm going with the 300. I'll click enter. So from 300, now we're going to start drawing our pillar. Outside I'm going to go 250, just like that, 250. Then I want to start downwards. I think I'll go with the downwards. Let's also go with the 250. Let's see that 250 is too much. 250 is too much. So downwards, let's do 100, just like that. Then I'll come out a bit. From outside here, I can click. Now we're trying to model something unique. Now here the measurements are not really that important, but the most important measurement is from the access line and also that 250 coming outside. Now here I will go with this arc kind of shape. I'll draw an arc here, just like that. Then I'll come to this line. I'll draw it from here, and then I'll pick the arc. So we're trying to achieve some kind of weird shape, just like that. Come out a bit, and then you come to your arc. You pick that, you draw again, just like that. Then the arc again. Then this one here, I think we can end it with this. Then the arc, just like that. Then I'll pick this line, so you can draw it here. Oh, this one here, we're going to pick that straight line. So I'll draw it here to make a complete shape. So I believe they're all linked up. Yeah, something like that. Then let's finish this. Click finish, and you see it will give you something like that. Now we're going to cut some void inside this shape. So you come to create, you click on create. Then we're going to the void forms. You click on this drop down. You want to use void revolve. Then we want the access line, and the access line is going to be really that this one here. So now we're going to pick the boundary line, and I wanted this arc shape. I'll click let's say from here, let's say 40, 45, something like that, maybe. Trying to achieve a perfect cut here. So just like that, I'll pick this one. We finish it up there. Come like this, come like that, something like that. Then let's finish it up just like that. You click outside, you finish it. Then we come to our floor plan. Then you click on this reference level, you double click on it, it will open like this. You see what we have done is here. So you click on it, you come to your move, then you move it just by 5%, 5 millimeters, just like that. You can click outside, then you click on it again. You come to this thing called array. We're going to create an array. You click on this array, you make sure this radio is ticked. This radio is the one in some kind of blue. I don't know if that is a blue color, yeah, but it's the one active. Then this group associate is ticked. Then the numbers, I'm going to give 18. You give there 18. Then you make sure this last one is also ticked. Then you come to this center of rotation, you click on this place center, you come and place it at the center just like that. Then you can now move it here where the center of this circle is. You move it like this, you move it all the way like this, almost up to here, just like that. You click outside. When it brings you this, you say okay. Then you click on this line, you move it, you can now move it like this all the way here, something like this. You are going to, no, let's first redo that. You click on this line, you move it, sorry about that, click, move, just like that. Then you click on this line, you write this one here, you give it 20, just like that. Now if you come to your 3D here, this 3D in the product browser, this is what we have, this is what we have created. If I come to this shaded, you see that kind of pillar. So this is the base of the pillar. It is the base of the pillar. So you come to load in project. We're going to load it in this family 6, not our design project that we are doing. So you click OK. It will bring you here. Then you place it at the center of this, just like that. Now we have just created the base of our pillar. We want to create the top part of the pillar. So you come to File, you go to New, then Family. You are looking for generic models again. Generic models here, it is metric generic models. You open it again. Of course, we are going to the front, just like that. This time we are designing it downwards. So you come to your revolve, then you come to axis. The axis line we are going to draw it downwards. Then you come to your boundary line. The boundary line, I'm going to draw something like this, like that, 250 outside, like that. Then something like this. However, I want this one not to go all the way, so just like that. And then I want to create some kind of shapes here. We shall go with our arc, just like this. So I'll start exactly at the tip of this. I want to create the first arc should be something like that. Then we're going to create another one here. Sorry, that you come to your arc again. I want to create another one. I don't know why it is picking that. So let me first delete this and start afresh. Let me create that, create this, create that, create this. Maybe we can do one more. Those are 3. I think 4 can do something like that. So we're going to pick this. We bring it all the way to the end of this. We say unjoin, just like that. And then of course we want this to be on both sides. However, it is really looking so tiny. Maybe because we over zoomed, so we created something that is almost not appearing. So I'll go back. I want to create something that really can easily be seen. So we're going to zoom out a bit. So I'll pick the arc again. I'll draw this time a little bit bigger, just like that, just like that, just like that. So we're going to do what we are doing, just like this. We shall unjoin. Then of course we shall pick all this, shall select all that. I think for now let's leave that one at that. So let's first finish, then it will create for us something like that. But of course we also need the curtain around here. We shall need the curtain here. So we shall go to create, we go to void forms, then void revolve. Of course the access line is always important. Come to your boundary, go to the arc. We want to create an arc there, just like that. Come here, finish it. The arc is not looking perfect. Let's redraw it. I'll draw something like that. So not be too much. So I'll draw that, and then I'll finish this, finish that, finish this. So let's first do that. And then of course you go to your reference line in the floor plan, just like that. Then of course you know what to do. Click on that, you move it, move, you move by 5 millimeters. And then you click on it again, you come to array, then you make sure this radial is checked, give here 18, then the last one will be checked, and then place center, then you come and place center here, place another one here, you bring this one like this, just like that. Okay, then you bring this one all the way here. When you click on this line, you give this one 20. So now when you come to your 3D, that's what we shall have. See that? If I come to shaded, that's what we have. See that? Now if we load this into our project, we have this family. So okay. Now here we're going to select the reference line, and the reference will be upper reference level. Then you put it in the middle also here like that. So now if we come to our 3D, let's first remove this. If you come to this 3D, you shall have something like that. Now we need to create the middle part of this thing. So here we shall use extrusion. So to create this, we shall come to our reference, which is here. So let's try and let's see. Let me see. It is this part. It is here. We need to select the upper part. that one there, we try to hide it. Let's open that reference line. It is in the families. Oh, I can't see. So I'm still looking for it. Okay. Now something happened here. Looks like we need to go back. If we see our 3D, what do we have? Let us close this 3D. What I'm looking for is here. It was really hidden. So I'm going to close that. This lower reference. So we shall click on this. Then I'll hide this one for now. Then we come to create. We're going to select extrusion. Then from extrusion, we're going to pick line. Then we shall pick these round lines. So let me try and use tab and see, just like that. Then this side, let's also try and see, just like that. So now we've picked all of them. However, this middle part here, we don't need it. These ones here, we'll delete them off. Just like that, we've created the middle part. When you click OK, then you go to your 3D, which is here in the product browser. You click here. Now it is here, just like that one. Try to pull it up. See that? Pull it up. That's what we shall have. See this? Now when I click on shaded, that is the kind of pillar we have created. See that? So now you click here, you can bring this one up. Just like that. Try to bring it up, bring it down. We lock it in place. And then this one here, I'll bring it down a bit. I'll take it up. Then I lock it in place. So I believe here, if you try to move it now, so what we are going to do, we shall save this as a family. You can save it as a family, and then you use it in a project. For example, if I come to this save as family, then we can let's first save it, let's say in downloads, so that we can easily get it. My PC. Anyways, let's save it in our Revit libraries. Then we shall say Luluatech Design family, and it is a column. So let's save this. Then we go to our project. Let's try and move out of this now. Move out of that. Move out of this. Move out of even this. So let's go to our project. Then we want to get that pillar. Let's say we're looking for architecture tab. We're looking for components. We're picking a component in place. Click on that. come to Luluatech. We're looking for Luluatech, which is here. Is this pillar here? When this one is warning, so it's okay. What we are going to do, let's first go to the Revit, the Revit libraries, then Luluatech. We're looking for the Luluatech, so it is here. We double click on it. Let's first of all temporarily unzip that. So this, let's load it into project. Now come to our 3D. You can place it. Okay, let's just place it here for now. Let me just place one here, and then let's go to our 3D and see what we have. You see this? We have that. So now this is how you can really create your own custom pillar or column and model it in a classical manner. So I believe this one can really work for us because our desire is to do a classical design, and as you can see here, the design is already looking classical as such. So if you want to change the material of this, you can edit family. From here, when I click on it, it will tell me to edit extrusion, but I want this category here. So I am going to look for my brown color. Our brown color, this is not found. How come? Okay, so I think this is not directly in our project, so we are changing this from the family itself. So we need to change these things here. We are looking for paint. When we do this, the next time we come here, we shall not really have a lot of things to do apart from just now thinking of how to create the facade of our design. Let's use that color. Okay, then there, click on this. When you say edit family, it will give us this. When you click on that, okay, it is as a group. So basically, when you filter here, click on this filter, you only select the generic models, not the void. You say apply. Okay, then here you can change the material. We did a mistake. We refused to create a new material, but I think I need to now create it because we shall keep needing it. Otherwise, it will make us to overdo one thing several times, and if you do that, you may not achieve a perfect result. So I am looking for paint, and then paint here, looking for yellow one, not too yellow. I guess that can work. So apply. Okay, so you can see what we have. We're going to load it into our project. It is the Luluatech, just like that. Override, just like that. So we're going to select this, and we go to the material. We're going to look for the brown color, click OK. Then of course the downer part, you edit family, just like that. You select all of them, then you come to filter. You're going to remove the array, you remove the void, you only leave the generic model, you apply, you say OK. You come to the material, you are looking for our brown color. I hope the brown color is still there, I'm not seeing it. Brown color, again it's not there. We need to create a material. We shall name it brown color, brown color. So in the graphics, just make something a little bit brown, yellowish color, maybe that. Then in the appearance, we get the asset browser. We're looking for paint, then paint here. Want this one here. I think we have been using this now. To this one here. Close that. You apply. You say OK. Then you see that you load it into your project, and it is the Luluatech Design family project. You say OK. Override. Now we have a consistent color here. See that? Now you can load this into your project, and the project is our YouTube project. Override. So now it has taken the color, as you can see here. It now has our color. So this is how you can create one. Today we did this modeling of columns, classical one. Then we also did this sweep, which is also a model. We gave the roof this facer board, and we did a soffit. So the next time we come, we shall really just now be modeling, because we already have what we want. We shall use this pillar in so many of the things that we want to achieve with this pillar all over this building. Then this one tells you the kind of design we are going to have. Most of the models are going to be just like this kind of shape. So we shall end it there today, because we have reached an hour mark inside our project. So that is it for today. I hope you have learned something new, and please take care. See you again in the next one. Thank you.